Hey y'all, I'm Roger, and I want to welcome y'all to Back Porch Cooking and Reminiscing. In today's video, we're going to be doing something that, especially around Easter time, everybody seems to ask, how do you make this recipe? And so what we're going to be doing is our down-home Southern style deviled eggs. Now remember, it's down home Southern style. So there's gonna be a little something extra to it that maybe a lot of people don't put in their deviled eggs, but they're good and they're easy to make. That's the two main things. So y'all stick with us, and we're going to get to cooking those deviled eggs here in just a minute. But before we do that, back when I did the egg salad video, I asked y'all to, in the comments, leave me any suggestions that you had for being able to get fresh eggs peeled, because y'all saw what mine looked like if you saw that video, and they were terrible. They were in chunks and everything. I think I had one egg that came out pretty good. So y'all did. You sent me several different suggestions and techniques of how to be able to crack fresh eggs without tearing them all to pieces. So today we're going to try a couple of those techniques and just see if either one of them will work for me. Now there was more than just two, so I've got more in my arsenal if these don't work. But these seem to be the two most prominent suggestions that I got. So we're going to get to cooking some deviled eggs. So now one of the methods that y'all told me about was to take a thumbtack and just stick it in the end of your egg. And you said that that will break the membrane and make it easier for me to peel these eggs. So we're going to try it, and we're going to see if that works or not. Actually, it can't be any worse than the catastrophe I had when I did the egg salad. But all right, so got that. Now the second suggestion that we got most often was to take a spoon, and on the big end of the egg, just to tap that with the spoon and kind of crack the top of it. So I'm gonna give it a try. I've never done this before, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't crack this egg and it runs all over the countertop. But y'all said that I would hear a sound and I would know when it was right. So let's see. That definitely made a different sound. All right, so we're gonna put that one in there. All right. And I just tell you, I hope that one or both of these methods work, because I had a mess. All right, so we got those in there. We're going to turn them on. We're going to let them boil. I'm still going to use my method of bringing them to a boil, covering them, and letting them sit for 12 minutes. And then I'm going to try something a little different. Instead of ice bath, I'm just going to run cold water over them until I get them cooled down. All right, so we'll be back when it's time to crack and see what happens. Brought the eggs to a boil. We'll let them sit, turned them off, let them sit covered for 12 minutes. Then I took them and rinsed them in some cold water, poured that out 2 or 3 times, then put some more cold water in and let them sit in that. And they've probably been sitting about 10 minutes now. So let's see if one of our methods made them easier to peel. This is one that's got the hole from the thumbtack in it. So let's see what happens. Well, by golly, I think that did a really good job because this shell is coming off super easy so far. All right, perfect egg. That is just awesome. All right, let's find one of the ones that we just cracked the end of it. This is the one that we just cracked on the end. So let's go ahead and see how that worked out. Guys, this one's peeling perfect so far too. And it looks like both methods work. So um, hope maybe that'll help y'all when you are doing eggs. If you've had problems in the past, that's perfect. No chunks out of it or anything. All right, guys. So I'm gonna peel the rest of them. I am totally pleased that y'all sent me these suggestions on how to do this. It is totally awesome. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. So we got our eggs cut in half. We got our yellows out in a bowl. And we've got our green onions. We've got our spices. And we're using dill pickle relish. Now, if you like sweet pickle relish, then you use sweet pickle relish in yours. But we like it with dill relish. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to add our spices, and I will put these spices and directions and everything in the description for you. Um, that way you'll have it. You won't have to worry about trying to follow me on the video. So we're going to put the spices in here. Now what we've got dry ground mustard, we've got salt, we've got pepper, we've got a little bit of onion powder and a little bit of garlic powder. So we're just going to sprinkle that all in with our yellows. Okay, and then we've got, this is probably about a half of a green onion, and I very, very finely chopped it. So it's super, super fine. All right, got all that in there. Good green onions. And we're just going to give all that a good mix up there. Try to get everything incorporated. And that's the big thing. You want to mash your yellows up really good because you don't want them to be in big pieces. You want your filling to be very, very smooth and creamy. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in our mustard and mayonnaise. And I'm going to let Audrey take over from here because she's better at figuring out how much mustard mayonnaise that this needs in it. So when we come back, she's going to be doing the video.
Okay, guys. Next, I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of pickle relish. And this is dill pickle relish. You can use more if you want to. This is just what I'm putting in it. And then mustard and mayonnaise. And there's no exact measurements, rather, on the mustard and mayonnaise. You just have to kind of see what you think. I literally just gave that small squirt, I guess you would say. And the mayonnaise is going to be more. It always takes more mayonnaise than mustard. May have to get more mayonnaise out of the cupboard. I'll just have to see. Just a tiny bit more, and I believe it's about right. It's about how you like it, isn't it, Raj?
Yeah.
If you like it a lot more creamier, I guess add more mayonnaise. But that's pretty much the filling for the eggs. Okay, I've started filling the eggs with my the egg filling here, and I did end up adding quite a bit more mayonnaise because as it sat here, it kept getting a little bit more dried out. So I did add quite a bit more mayonnaise to make it a little bit more creamy. But I'm doing it the old-fashioned way where you just literally take a spoon, put the mixture in there, and kind of smear it around. You can take a piping bag and one of the decorator tips and pipe it into the egg, and it makes it really pretty. But I don't know where all that stuff is right now, so I'm going old-fashioned route and just filling it like my granny taught me when I was 9 years old. I'm going to continue to do the rest of these eggs, and as soon as they're finished, I'll garnish them, and then Roger will come back and show you the final product.
All right, y'all. So we've got our beautiful plate of down home southern deviled eggs. Now Audrey's got some that's just got paprika on them. She put some parsley on a few. She got some bacon bits on them. You can top them with pretty much anything that you want to. Now, one thing, once she got them topped, we did sit them in the refrigerator and let them sit in the refrigerator for about 15 to 20 minutes, just so that the filling could firm up good and everything. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to give it a try. I got me one here. I'm going to do the one with just the paprika on it. So I'm going to give it a shot. See what we got. I bet they're good. They sure do smell good. So here we go. Mm, mm, mm. Those are so good. And the great thing about them, you get all over your fingers. You get to lick your fingers. Guys, those are very, very good. And as I said, I'll leave you the ingredients and how much of everything you need to put in them in the description. Hope y'all will try these for your Easter dinner or any other time. They're good anytime. So, y'all appreciate you being here. Remember, make this for your family, share it with your friends, hit that like, subscribe, share, and click on that bell so you get the notifications when we post a new video. Y'all have a great one, and we'll see you next time.